Got an itch I can't scratch, I'm missing a piece that completes a whole part of me, an open wound scar to see. Everybody come here, gather round, welcome to the freak show, the best in town. What the hell's wrong with me? I don't get along with anybody, honestly. I've been living in my own head constantly, thoughts jumbled round, think I need a new lobotomy. Wait, all these thoughts are too negative. I don't wanna get lost in the sedative. Gotta show them what I got, I'm competitive. You know I'm about to go off, I won't let them win, I'll take a stab. I wanna chase the bag, I wanna weigh, I can change all the things I lack. I gotta face the facts, I got a taste in that. Got me obsessed with the rest, I got an itch to scratch. No way now, I'll give up everything. Daunting thought, if I can see my dreams, I'll make things right. 'Cause I'll do anything to make what I wanna real. Don't let go, don't let go. I'll make things right. 'Cause I'll do anything to make what I wanna real.
I just wanna find a way out, sick of the venom in my brain. Running from the past, wanna escape my pain. I just wanna be a better person, I deserve this. I just wanna break these chains. Always destined for greatness, true to myself, I never fake.
Hey y'all, I forgot to add myself. I hope y'all are having a wonderful day, a wonderful night. It's been so long since I've seen you. So, we're going to be talking about a woman who stabbed her ex-boyfriend and was sentenced to 7 years and 6 months in prison. Her name is Morgan Lund, 22. She was also placed on extended supervision for 5 years at her sentencing. What she did. Police were called to the home where Lund allegedly stabbed her ex-boyfriend who was staying there. The complaint states she had a muddled memory of something that might have been a dream or her imagination, but she thought the victim was yelling at their daughter. She remembers then being in the living room area and seeing this dark, scary figure on top of the victim attacking him. She went over to the couch area and picked up a pair of scissors laying there and began trying to kill the dark, ominous figure attacking the victim. It was not until the victim was screaming at her and fighting back that she realized the figure was not there and she was, in fact, injuring the victim. She says that as soon as she realized what was happening, she put down the scissors and tried to render first aid to the victim. The victim had multiple stab wounds on his back and front side. Police recovered a scissors, which may have been used in the attack. The victim said Lund has been abusive during their relationship, and we're going to watch what happened. Okay, Sherry, thanks for coming back. This is her story, her body cam footage and interrogation.
2023, the Oshkosh Police Department received a call for a disturbance at a residence in the 500 block of Jefferson Street.
Welcome
The caller told
back,
the police
Pat.
that his sister freaked out and her boyfriend is bleeding, possibly stabbed in the arms. Officer Bennett of the Oshkosh Police was the first to respond, and the following body cam captures those first moments. It is important to note that the victim in this case survived the attack, and as a result, his name and image have been redacted by the police department. Interrogation Files presents The Case of Morgan Lund.
Who's injured and where are they? Where is the other person? She's not there. Right, is it just the three of you? Okay.
Help me, please. Please help me.
Yep, the ambulance is downstairs. 403, OFD can come up. Everything's calm with the moment. Where are you hurt?
I can't. I'm getting lightheaded. I need help.
Will you come?
Where's my brother?
He's downstairs.
Please help
Can you
me.
tell him to call my dad, please?
Have you got shoes or something you can?
Oh, they're downstairs.
Okay.
Oh, please.
They're coming.
Can we go? We gotta go. We gotta go. I can't see.
Yep, medics are coming upstairs. Is this your stuff?
Yeah.
Do you have an ID in here?
No, it's in the car.
Please help
Yeah.
me.
Even no,
Please help me. Please help me. Please. No way. Oh my god.
Okay, what is your name?
Morgan, LUND.
Who are you saying stop to?
I got 5 on me.
Where? Back here. Somebody start taking photos. The weapon is right here. Yep.
No.
I gotta go with the next time. Is this gentleman holding the baby? Yes. Okay. That should be Ethan.
While Officer Bennett conversed with Morgan regarding the events, another officer engaged in a discussion with Morgan's brother, Ethan, to gather additional information about the incident.
This gentleman holding the baby? Talk to him, correct. Okay. What's going on, man? Okay, is that your sister?
Yes.
Okay, so what happened?
Just sleeping.
You were sleeping, okay.
Sleeping, and I just hear screaming. I thought they were just fighting like normal. Then it starts getting loud. What the hell?
Was he screaming back at her?
It was kind of like a, I don't even know, like, get off me, help. I don't even
And that was
remember.
him saying that?
I don't even remember.
Okay.
And open the door. They're on top of each other.
What do you mean on? So they both were on top of each other?
He was like on top of her trying to take the knife out of her hand or something. I don't know.
Okay. So, okay, how was she positioned? Like when you say when he was on top of her, was he like straddling her
Yeah, he like had her wrist down.
and then holding her wrist, like straddling her like that? Okay.
And then,
Was he bleeding area at that time?
yeah,
Where was he? Where'd you see?
his arm and stuff. And then I seen the couch. Help. Go over there. I don't even know. Just, that was like when I was ending.
Okay. Was she saying anything at this time?
She's just freaking out. I don't know. She's saying she doesn't know what happened. That she's seeing stuff in a dream or something, and then realized it was real.
Okay. Does she suffer from mental health?
I think since she's had a kid, because
That's their kid?
yeah, and then I just went out there, ran out, called the cops.
Okay, so you think since she had a kid?
Yeah. I mean,
Okay. Does she do any drugs? Does she drink?
I mean,
Okay.
she goes out with friends.
Okay, but no illegal drug use that you're aware of?
No.
Okay. And that's niece?
Yep.
Okay. And you live here with those two?
No. Well, I stay here and at my dad's.
Okay, so where do you get mail at?
My dad's.
Okay. What's your first name?
Ethan.
E-T-H-A-N?
Yep.
Middle initial?
Cole.
It says,
C, sorry.
hi.
I'm trying to say hi, huh?
And what's your last name?
Lund.
L-U-N-D?
Yep.
This here. Okay.
Yep.
So you were in here. You woke up to screaming. Okay. Were they both screaming?
Yeah, both, yeah.
Okay. And it was coming from the living room area.
Yeah, right on the couch.
Right on the couch. Came from that area. You walked out. Where did you stand then?
Behind that
Island?
island.
Okay. And
Yeah, to the
he
right.
It's
was on
to
top of her.
protect
trying
the
to-
baby.
I don't even know if it was in her hands still or not.
Okay, but he was bleeding already.
Yeah, he's bleeding.
All over. Okay.
I freaked out.
Okay. And you didn't hear your sister saying anything?
I mean, just kind of what she's doing right now.
Okay.
as soon as he kind of probably got control or something.
Okay.
And then I didn't know exactly at first what was going on, so I'm like,
Okay.
maybe call cops. What needs to
And
happen?
then afterwards, she told you she doesn't know what happened or doesn't remember anything.
Well, not that she doesn't remember, but it's like she's saying like she basically didn't have control of what she's doing or something.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I didn't really because I was calling you guys. You know.
Okay. Did she say it might have been a dream? Go back into that.
Yeah. She's kind of saying like she was so like as I'm calling you guys that she was like, dreaming or something, and then like seeing something in her head. I don't really know.
And you,
Aaron, is this his bedroom?
that's where he stays. He doesn't live here, but he stays here. Yes. And you said that she might have some mental health issues since she's had the kid. Explain to that. Have you seen a change in behavior?
I think just a bit of maybe postpartum depression, maybe, or.
But you've seen a change in change in personality.
Maybe not a change in personality, but she.
You're not getting me in those, are you? Okay.
They got a lot of relationship problems.
Okay.
So.
Okay. So this fighting minus the actual injuries is not uncommon. So they argue a lot.
Yes.
Are they physical a lot? No, just verbal arguments a lot. Okay. Yes, and that's their kid. This is uncle. This is female's brother. He sometimes stays with them. He doesn't live here, doesn't get mail here. Basically, he just woke up to some loud yelling. He steps out, goes behind the island, sees male victim already bleeding on top of female on the couch, straddling, holding her wrist down. He goes, I don't know if she had a knife or whatever she used at the time, but he was already bleeding. And then what she was yelling, stop, or
yeah.
He thinks daughter or sister has been, they obviously relationship issues. Verbal, you heard that. He thinks she made a comment while he was on the phone. She was possibly dreaming or didn't have control of what she was doing. He brother doesn't think any drug use, but thinks since she's had this baby, her behavior has changed, maybe postpartum. That's what he said. So, but she made a comment that she was like in a dream and didn't have control. But he's like, something along those lines is what he said because he was on the phone with 911. So, but you did not see the actual cause of the injuries.
No.
Okay. And where does baby sleep?
Well,
I mean, I can.
Her own room.
Yep, I can probably figure it out, but yeah. Okay.
Sometimes she sleeps other places, so she might have slept in the room or something.
Okay. All right. Stay in here.
Is he okay? No.
Morgan, can you tell me a little bit more about? No. And why is that? You feel? Why are you saying no? I don't understand what you're reacting to right now. Are you just scared about the situation, or do you not want to talk to me?
I want my dad. I want my dad to come here.
Okay. I understand that, but you're an adult, so I need you to make your own decision about whether or not you're going to talk to me. Okay? What?
What do I need to tell you?
The questions that I was asking. What kinds?
I was sleeping, and then I don't know. I was like half awake. I hang out here every morning. And I mean, I've seen the same thing before. I've
You've
never
seen
done
the same
anything
thing?
like that.
You have seen the same thing before. Okay. Have you ever had any kind of medical treatment or anything like that? Have you seen a doctor, a psychologist, counselor, anything like that?
I'm too embarrassed to talk to anybody.
Okay. And what is his? Have you ever?
No.
And Ethan's your brother.
Yeah. Mm-mm. Oh my god. There's something wrong.
Right.
No, I don't.
Do you remember coming out here? And were you asleep immediately?
We're coming out here again.
Okay. 6 a.m.
I got out at 6.
And then you went back to bed. Is that right?
Yeah, I went back to bed. I didn't get much sleep last night. I don't know why.
Okay.
And then I finally fell asleep.
And you what?
I finally fell asleep and I was seeing all these weird things. There's blood all over me.
But you don't remember coming back out, but you do remember seeing something.
It was like in my head though. It wasn't real. And that's when I was like, what is going on? I didn't know what was happening.
Can you describe for me what you saw?
I was like, I don't know. It was like something black.
Did you get the scissors away?
No, it's still there.
And then he was like, I felt like, I don't know what. But it was like, then I was like, is he attacking the thing that I saw? I don't know. I was all confused. Like I thought I saw something that wasn't happening.
Right.
I don't know.
I'm going to ask you to do a favor for me, okay? Can you come over in front of this white wall so that my friend here can take some pictures of you?
You just put your arms open. Thank you. Hey, can you flip them the other way? You're not cut anywhere.
No, I was trying to stop him from bleeding.
Can you just turn around and take a picture of the back of your legs? Make sure you're not cut there. You?
Thank you.
I don't know what to do.
Okay, Bardo. See you later.
Don't.
Mike, I could see dark spirits hanging around that place. They need to clean it.
Just help me calm down.
Sure. Okay. Do you take any other medication right now?
No.
Okay. Had you been drinking at all last night?
No.
No?
I was supposed to work today.
Okay. And you would not be in any trouble for it at all, but have you used any kind of recreational drugs?
No. I never.
Okay. Not even like simple things like weed or anything like that?
No.
No?
Oldie vape, that's all I do.
Okay. Poor Frida, have you already got a Morgan Lund in the call?
I know,
No,
Joe.
no.
That's what I hear. I hear a lot of women go through this, and we saw some kill their own babies, and yeah, that's what I hear.
How long have you had those
Like a
experiences?
year or like a
Mm.
half of a year. I don't know.
Half of a year?
Like this past year it started happening. I don't know.
You're 21?
Yeah. So 2022 it started happening.
Whenever you see things
I
like
need
that,
my dad. I need my dad to come.
okay, we'll try to get not just yet.
Oh my god, oh my god.
Did she just have
So
her
whenever you
bloody finger in
see
her
these
mouth?
things, how do you feel?
I just felt like my heart was beating really fast. I was really scared.
Okay.
And I feel like completely somebody else.
You feel like somebody else?
Like it's not even me. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. I don't hurt anybody. Oh my god. And why did this happen to me?
That's a
Ethan.
big ass playpen. I ain't never seen a playpen that big.
No.
It just needs a little bit more time. I know this is an incredibly difficult situation, but I just need you to be patient for a little bit longer, okay? Do you usually see the same thing?
And I feel like somebody else. It feels like it's not even me.
If you had to physically describe what you were seeing, like big or small, black or white, gray, blue, whatever.
Like a blob.
Absolutely, Sherry.
Blob.
Like a black blob. Like a blob, but like a figure.
Okay.
I don't know. I have something wrong.
So you see a dark figure, but it doesn't look like a person. Am I understanding that right? It's just sort of the shape.
And I could hear him. Yeah.
Who?
And then I came out and I saw something like over him. So I don't know like what was like real and what's not real.
Okay.
I don't know if I was dreaming.
But the other experiences that you've had have been when you were awake?
Yeah, we're like half awake.
Okay. Right before you went to bed or right after you woke up?
Both.
Both.
No,
But it's
no, I would
usually
never do that. I would never
right.
do that. Yeah.
But it's usually that same sort of dark figure that you see?
Yeah, but it's something in my head. It's not like I don't know how to explain it.
But when you see it, your heart beats really fast and you feel afraid.
And I just feel like something's taking over me. Like I don't know. And now it's like everything's normal.
And that happens every time.
What is going on?
Where did you get the scissors from? Do you remember?
I absolutely do?
On a sofa?
Like, go looking at her, like.
So when I came in, he was sitting
No,
over here.
definitely. She needs
Yeah.
to be inpatient in a hospital.
Ethan, she's hungry. She needs a bottle, Ethan.
Where are the bottles? Do you have one already made up?
I thought she had put her fingers in her mouth, but it's a vape. I think she has a vape in her hand.
Fill it up to 8 and then just use the other bottle. Use that one.
Yeah. She also might need a diaper change too, pal.
Did you call 911? Did your
I was trying to, and then he couldn't get the phone unlocked, and Ethan told. I was holding the
Oh wait, is it
towel.
too cold? The bag is too cold.
No, it's okay. Not like freezing though.
Yeah, Joe, I was thinking the same thing after she washed her hands. I don't know if she would be right now in a position to do that, though. I don't know.
Can I have hands on?
not yet.
Let me scoop.
Oh my god.
How much formula goes in there? Morning.
4. Oh. I feel like I work at the mental health institute, and I feel like ever since I started working there, like because I talk to the patients a lot, and I feel like it's just like getting in my head. And I talk.
She works at the Mental Health Institute and talking to the patients getting in her head. Wow.
To people at work about it without like saying anything. Like I've been like, like, do people ever get affected by this? And like, have you ever seen anybody that works here be affected by it? And they like all of them have said that yeah, like they've seen people be affected by it, or like I don't know. And I just feel like something just changed in me since then.
As soon as that's possible, then we'll let you do that, okay? But not for right now.
Is Dad coming, Ethan?
Where's the diapers?
In the white box right there.
Grab the wipes too.
Diaper bag.
Wipes right here, Ethan. In the play thing. Right there.
What do you do at the prison or at the mental health center?
Wipe down and you know how to do that before?
No.
name Allison?
No.
No.
Morgan.
Morgan.
This is my stepmom's name is Allison.
What's that?
My stepmom's name is Allison. I do not
As
know.
far as I know, I haven't earned anything new since he was taken out by the medic.
I wonder if Daddy's come and help her out. Doesn't look like it so far. Mike.
Trying to hurt all of on top of him. Oh my god. I would have never hurt anybody.
I believe you. It's not that simple.
But I'm not able to see her.
Right this minute or ever. That's not likely to happen.
What's gonna happen?
I don't know. But obviously at this point it's important that you see a doctor and get assessed, right? Because they do
I just
have,
want it to be normal again. Like,
yeah,
they can give me like medication.
and they make medications specifically for if you are seeing things that you know aren't there. They can give you stuff that helps address that specifically.
There's medicine to help you not see
Have you
dark
had other
spirits,
things
lady.
that
Okay?
you don't think are there, like
Don't talk to
hearing
your
voices,
patients.
or
I'm not really hearing voices.
no?
Mm-mm.
And does the figure ever speak?
It's like makes noises, like dark noises, deep voice, but not like saying anything.
Okay.
Oh, I just want. I wasn't trying to do that. I was not trying to do that.
You weren't trying to do what ended up happening, you mean? Okay. Can you wait right there for me? Thank you.
I don't know. It's all really fluid at the moment, and we just kind of gotta take it one step at a time.
Are you wearing anything under the sweatshirt? No. Are there some kind of sweatpants or anything that we might be able to grab? Or flip flops?
Yeah, and there's sweatpants folded up on the floor in my room, And could you grab socks too,
What
please?
color are they?
Gray.
Gray.
Could you grab some socks?
You bet.
Honey, I didn't do that.
Let me get a different sweatshirt too.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
I don't know. Her brother said postpartum. Hold on, let me put it back. Thank you.
I'm probably gonna be put away.
Yeah, that's my Nelope.
I don't think that's necessarily.
I gotta let her out.
What do you think?
They assess situations based on like patterns of behavior usually.
Morgan, is this your sweatshirt?
Yeah. Can I put it on now or
Not just yet.
Right now.
like pants? I mean, I just have boxers on.
Okay.
I don't want to get it off of me. I don't want to get it off. I want to get cleaned up after.
As soon as we can do that. Here. Go ahead.
I just can't even process it. I don't.
Can you let her put her clothes on, dude?
But that's not necessarily going to happen, okay?
Morgan, where would I find socks?
In the plastic bins, all the way by the window. So I don't know. Like my dad's taking her for the next few nights. Where am I staying?
I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure yet. I'm not going to lie to you about that, okay?
I'm not gonna stay here or at my dad's.
I don't know.
And flip flops or shoes, you said, something like that?
Oh, they're downstairs.
Okay.
They're downstairs, okay.
I think it's mainly because of the baby that they're being, and plus she's cooperating and stuff.
Morgan, the other officer's going to grab your things.
Hey there,
We'll
Romy
put your
too.
shoes on downstairs. I don't want you to misunderstand it. I don't want you to be scared. I am going to put handcuffs on you before we get in the car because of the policies we have for transporting people who aren't free to leave. But I will take them off when we get to the police department. So you're going to have them on for maybe 10 minutes tops. What do you need to put on for flip-flops or shoes?
After the 2 days.
We'll work through it. We'll just work through
So
it.
you guys, you know what's gonna happen.
We
You
don't
guys are
actually.
telling me.
Genuinely
Like,
do not.
what's most likely in this?
We don't ever know.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Like,
we'd be
like
lying
we've
to
seen
you to give you.
before.
And
My
honestly,
dad worked for prison for so long, and I worked at the mental health institute. I've seen like things like this, and I just want to know like what's most likely gonna happen to me.
I've been doing this for 12 years and I've never been in this situation before.
Yeah.
So this exact situation, and
I mean,
each
like-
one is a little bit different,
So
but this
Okay.
exact
what
situation,
I will ask, not to intervene, is your mom and dad are outside. They're
So they're gonna see me.
Is it possible, Miles, to cuff her at the vehicle?
sure, where's,
Yeah,
They're
I'm not
outside.
gonna do anything.
I just don't want them to see her being cuffed. Are you okay?
Yeah, I
with
don't
that?
want to.
Okay. We'll just walk with you and then go from there. I would just ask, just don't really talk or anything to them at this point. We'll allow that later, okay? Just we do everything.
They can come in and.
Yeah, we'll work with you.
Okay.
Let me see that side. That one.
He's looking at me.
I can talk to them quick.
okay, we gotta go this way, all right? Hang on, not right now, not right now. Sorry, sir.
I know that. You have to say that.
I don't have to say that.
And
I recognize that you're in
They're
a
walking
really
a
bad
long.
position.
They have to walk a far
You don't
way.
have to go through the snow.
I won't be able to work where I work.
Well, we have no idea what's going to happen yet. And sometimes it's a much smaller issue than what we expect it to be.
Did Ashley come back?
So you're in front of me?
We're not allowed to do that. I have to stand behind you. I'm sorry. But like I said, as soon as we get to the police department,
What?
go ahead and hold your hands behind you. Perfect. Can I have your other hand?
Don't do it. I get claustrophobic.
Okay. Okay. Are you all right now? Okay.
Hi,
Look, I
TD
can go
Dean.
down more if I don't lock up. There we go. Okay.
gonna get
Yeah,
down.
go ahead.
No.
Can you hear me all right? Okay. Just try to keep breathing normally. Take deep breaths. 403. I've got Morgan on board, and we will be en route to 420. My beginning mileage will be 1.9. 1.9.
10-4.
Go ahead and slide out if you can, and I'll take these off right away, okay?
Hey, how about y'all hit that little heart down there for me? All of y'all, that little heart down there. Boop, boop. You know where it's at. The aggravating little heart at the bottom. How about y'all hit that for me a bunch of times?
I told your mom and dad I'll keep up with them.
One step.
I know. Oh, your mom.
This is Detective Artis. Detective, this is Morgan.
I'm Marty. I'm just gonna ask you.
That was short, Birdo.
I'm going to acknowledge that this process is super uncomfortable, and it may feel at times that you're being treated like you're like a piece of evidence or something, but the reality is no one here is judging you or thinks you're a bad person. It's just the nature of things that we have to collect all the information that we can. So we are going to have to take the sweatshirt though because it had blood on it and it was on you at that time. So that's what my partner went back to the apartment to grab is another sweatshirt for you and those socks, okay?
He put it on the table.
Okay.
Already set up.
You, do we have a female working at all today?
Rachel leaves at noon, but she's here, I'm pretty sure.
We do, I would like, her to come in and take some photos. Okay, so.
Sample 340. Are you available? The detective is looking for a female officer to take verbal photos.
I can. I'm at a house right now talking with someone. I'll call you.
10-4.
Mike, you got some big black boxes now.
So, clothing wise, what do you have on? You just have the UCLA sweatshirt and you have,
Boxers, these joggers, and a black bra.
okay.
When I got there, the only thing she had on was the sweatshirt and the underwear.
Becky? Would you be able to take like 3 or 4 photos for me? If
Sure.
she took off her, she has bra on, boxers on, if she took her sweatpants and her sweatshirt off?
Yes.
Okay.
They don't have to take my bra off. No. You good? You comfortable with me doing it?
Okay with that? Okay. So, we'll leave the room, you wanna do that right now?
Sure.
And then,
You.
we have clothes coming for her, but she can just put that back on for now.
Okay.
I just want overalls, and then she can wash up. So
Okay.
I want her to be able to wash up sooner than later.
Overall.
Just overall photograph.
Photographs, yeah.
The police know she's sick, y'all. And that's why they're taking their time with her and being polite, and
Stuff on my leg.
they're just good people, evidently.
Okay. So
I
Morgan,
called
because
them
you're
and
here
told them
with
that
the
you like
department,
black boxes,
I
Mike.
have to read your rights, okay? After that, if you wish, and want to talk to me, I'd like to kind of find out what all happened, okay? And how long you guys been together and such, okay? Have you ever heard your rights before? Have you ever been in trouble before for anything?
I stole from Target.
Okay. Do you have a general understanding of Miranda warnings or what they are, or movies or anything? Okay. So I guess, pay attention, listen, I'll read these to you, and if you have any questions, just feel free to ask at any time, okay? So, under the Constitution of the United States, Morgan, you have the following rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to consult with a lawyer before questioning and have a lawyer present with you during questioning. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you at public expense before or during any questioning if you so wish. If you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you have the right to stop the questioning and remain silent at any time you wish, and the right to ask for and have a lawyer at any time you wish, including during the questioning. You understand each of those rights? Okay. That's a yes? Realizing that you have these rights, are you willing to talk to me here today and answer questions? Yes?
Do most people get lawyers before talking?
It's, I don't know, it's completely up to you. I don't have any statistics, that's a decision you personally have to make. So these are the 5 that I read to you. This up here just identifies you and your information and me as a detective with Oshkosh PD. I asked you if you understood those, you said yes. Really, I asked you if you were willing to talk to me, you said yes. If you agree with all that, you can sign right there for me, please.
This is like saying that I'm not having a lawyer.
Correct. But again, if you want one at some point, you can certainly
I don't know,
stop.
I've never been in this situation before, I don't know, like what commands.
Yeah.
I would just ask my dad what I'm supposed to do.
Okay. We can do that.
Can I ask him?
Sure. Do you have his number, or
It's on my phone, but I don't have my phone.
you don't know it off? Was he the one there getting your child? Do you have?
403 officers at the house on Jefferson. Is the father still there?
No, he left
This is even C.
10-4. Did you have
Is that your brother? After that, I would like to, if you're willing to get a blood draw from you. I don't suspect that you're under the influence of any drugs or alcohol, but I just talked to the district attorney and they advised that that would be a good idea. So we can do that by two different ways. One, if you consented to that, we would take you to the hospital and we would have that blood draw done. If you say no to the consent, then I do court order and I get a search warrant and I would take you to get blood. State, I have a detective and an officer there. Kind of what happens with him depends on what happens with you, so to speak. Last you when I know, okay? As far as what happens with you, my guess is that in the end of this, you're gonna go to jail for something. I don't know what. Well, okay, so jail is, we put you in there on a probable cause, okay, that doesn't mean you're charged with anything. We put a charge down, okay, on a piece of paper.
You think I'm gonna stay at jail tonight?
You will be in jail till at least Monday. Because this is Saturday, a judge comes in and signs a probable cause form. If they find probable cause, we fill out a probable cause form, they sign it, that gives us the right to hold you until you get formally charged or they release you without charges, okay? And that wouldn't happen until Monday at the earliest, okay?
What at the latest?
Maybe Tuesday, just with reports and getting everything together, there's a slim possibility it would be Tuesday. Okay? And I guess that's completely up to how the DA's office wants it. Our investigation will have everything done, and there it's just a matter of how busy they are and how much stuff comes in over the weekend, and whether or not they charge you or make a non-charging decision, all that stuff factors in. So there's a lot of different variables to play there, okay?
That's what we talked about in the car when I told you that you'd be able to see your family within the week. So this is your dad's number?
Hello?
Hey, Dad.
Yeah. Hi.
You're on speakerphone.
Yeah.
Am I supposed to like get a lawyer? Do you think before talking, or I was told I was allowed to ask you?
It's hard. Anytime I would say yes, but I feel like, I don't mean to say this mean, but you've been having like postpartum stuff.
I know.
It seems like you're not yourself, but I don't know what even happened over there. So I think you probably need a public defender is it something they can get you right away because you want to resolve this? If you need to go to a mental hospital or like get evaluated, you need to get that today. So is it something they would be able to get you today?
Sir, this detective artist, that is especially if it's a public defender, it's almost impossible to do so. If you have a private attorney, that's not impossible, but very difficult being a Saturday.
Right.
But I would say it's almost impossible to get one here for her like right now or today.
I understand that. I hate this because I know that she's having mental health issues, so I feel I'm obviously worried that when police arrive, they're looking at criminal right away when I know she's been having problems. So if I knew, I don't. Morgan, are you there? Do you feel okay to talk to them without an attorney? Or would you want to wait to have an attorney?
No, I feel okay. I just wanted to see what you thought was best.
Morgan, you're not yourself. You're not yourself. You didn't do this on purpose.
I did it on purpose.
Was he sleeping?
having a dream, and then I was like half awake out to the living room.
Yeah.
And then I woke up again, and I was like half asleep, and I was like seeing things, but I was like, I don't know. There's like something in my head that like makes me not who I am.
Did your doctor give you any medicine?
No.
No. Can I come there as her? Like, she has a representative with her. Can I come there with her?
Sure, if you want.
Okay, I'll do that. I need to go home quick and then come back. Where is it at?
420 Jackson Street. Do you know where that is? You know where the courthouse is?
Yes.
We're right across the street.
So in the police station?
Yep, in the police station.
Just go to the front desk or?
Yeah. How long do you think? Where are you? Where's home?
20 minutes I can be here.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's just go in that like interview room right in the police station there?
Just come into the main lobby where the glass window and check in there. We'll tell them we're expecting you and where to find out.
Okay. Okay, thank you. I'll see you in a minute, Martin, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, love you.
Love you.
Bye.
What's your dad's name? What unit at? So you said Winnebago. You work. What unit there do you work in?
Peter Sickles out.
That mostly kids or?
Like NGI. And like the aggressive patients get sent from the other units if they like get anybody or anything, they get put on my unit.
So do you have any special training or how do you?
Yeah, we had CNA training and then like CPN, like to protect yourself and like takedowns and stuff. We had training for that.
So a little bit of medical and security. Outside of that, you guys don't actually do like counseling or treatment.
They have like psychiatrists and stuff like that too.
So Roberts is in the other interview room with her brother Ethan, who is in the apartment at the time, and Roberts is wondering what your wishes are regarding.
Okay, I can go now.
Okay. Sit here. I was told to come up here because of the assessment center.
Okay. And you got a statement from him?
Yeah. Yep. So verbally, real quick, Dean, what he told me initially out on the scene is he was sleeping in the spare room. He woke up to, and when he came out of the bedroom, he top of Morgan on the couch, kind of holding her hands. He couldn't see anything in her hands or in anyone's hands, but he said, "Get off me, you need to stop." Was already covered in blood. He basically called 911, went outside a couple times back and forth. Never saw anyone being stabbed. Never saw the actual thing. Being stabbed. Never saw the actual thing. He did say when he was on 911 at one point, his sister made a comment, this wasn't me or something, made a comment that she didn't have control and possibly dreaming. But he was on the phone, but that's roughly what he heard. He did say when I heard that, I asked him any mental health issues, and he said, we think there might be some post. Her behavior has changed. Even my mom and dad have seen it.
Any issue? Your sister, like fighting, arguing, anything?
Just arguing.
When's that?
Just every once in a while. Random arguments.
Just normal relationship stuff?
Yeah.
Anything like yesterday, this morning,
No.
last night? When did you get home?
Well, Wednesday night.
Wednesday.
But I was staying at my dad's until last night.
Okay. So when did you get home last night then?
11, 1 probably.
Okay. And where were?
Getting off work and so were they
Okay.
at 11.
Do you guys all work at Winnebago?
No,
You work
they
somewhere else?
both work there, yeah.
Okay. So you guys all kind of came home around the same time?
Yeah, but I never saw them.
Okay. They in their bedroom? Or
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure he's sleeping on the couch.
do you know why he's sleeping on the couch? Or?
Just because they're arguing, I'm guessing.
Okay. So they're arguing a lot then, or?
I don't know, I think they're just breaking up or something. But they only argue, like, I don't know, when something goes wrong, I guess. I don't know.
Okay. Do you know why they're breaking up, or?
I don't think she feels like he's treating her like right.
Any issues with her thoughts on how he's treating the baby?
Not that I know of.
Okay. Have you ever seen their relationship get physical?
No.
Do anything to her physically, anything?
No.
So when they're arguing, they're just verbally arguing? How often, since you've been there, has he been sleeping on the couch?
I say, I don't want to give wrong time, but probably a month or so, something like that.
Okay. And that's like all the time he's been sleeping on the couch,
Yeah.
not just once here and
I
there?
don't know if he occasionally goes and sleeps in the room or something.
Okay. So you talk about her postpartum, possibly, or that's what you're seeing. When did you start seeing this?
Probably ever since I came home from Canada. It seems different, getting emotional, talking about it. She's brought it up, not just to me, but my family.
So when did you come back from Canada?
April.
Okay. So almost a year ago?
Yeah.
And the baby's 11 months old?
Yeah, she's almost 1.
Okay. So was she talking about that before the baby was born, or while she was pregnant, or?
No. I never really seen her when she was pregnant, but
Okay.
not that I know.
So after the baby was born, what was she talking about?
Just whenever we'd be hanging out or whatever, me, her, and her boyfriend, and like if she would get sad or something, she would bring it up, and I don't know, just didn't know how to deal with it. I didn't know if she's just saying this or what, but she definitely started acting way different.
Can you kind of explain what that acting was, or?
They just like maybe her mood overall and how she's going about her day, not being as active, just really showing her emotions, I guess.
So, and I don't want to put words in your mouth, I'm just trying to figure out what you're saying. Like, is she kind of a flat effect, or is she really emotional, or what is it that you're seeing?
It's like she'll be crying out of the blue or something, or yelling, which is just stuff I've never seen.
Okay.
So that's stuff like that is different from when we lived with my mom in high school and stuff. She wasn't like that.
Okay. So, kind of out of nowhere, she just started crying, or angry, emotional. And so she's discussed postpartum. Has she gone to a doctor a lot for her? Or?
I am not sure if she's ever gone to a doctor, but she's told me and my family members about it.
Okay. Did she talk about seeing images or things or anything?
I don't think so.
No.
Just today, she was saying she was seeing something. I heard her when I was in.
If she can recognize that she has it, why isn't she getting treatment for it?
Okay.
I
Have you seen or heard them talk about breaking up or what that status is? Or?
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely breaking up. Like, I think their lease is up in, I want to say June 1st, maybe, and then they'll try and get their own apartment, I think.
Okay, so they've basically broken up, but they're together at that house because.
Like co-parenting right now or something.
Okay. And how long has that been going on? That they've basically broken up and decided they're going their separate ways.
I mean, it's hard to tell because they're so on and off, but I'd say definitely a solid month that they've been distant. Like,
okay. Kind of more roommates than boyfriend.
Yeah.
How was your sister dressed when you saw that?
well, she's wearing a white shirt, I think, with some shorts.
Okay.
I don't even know if she's wearing shorts or not.
Okay.
Same thing she was wearing when the cops were there.
Okay. So she didn't change or anything. And you don't know what she used or anything like that?
I don't know if it was a butter knife or I don't even think they have like steak knives or anything.
Okay.
So my guess is a butter knife, but I have no
And
idea.
she didn't say anything and you didn't see anything? Okay. Do you have any questions right now? I'm going to be talking to your sister. I've been with her. She's okay. She talked to your dad. Your dad's actually going to come down and sit with us. He should be here maybe in 10 minutes or so. You are free to go. However, the house is kind of off limits for a while. Okay. So we have it locked down. I'm going to have to get a search warrant and just process the scene, and then we'll get you back in there later today. It's just a time thing for us, so it's going to take us some time to do that. If we could get a number for you, then we can call you and tell you when you're good to go back in. That sound good?
Yep.
Okay.
I got all that ready.
Okay, perfect.
Yep.
Thank you.
Anything else, Dean, that you need from me?
No, I
Okay.
think that should be good.
Okay.
Hold on one second. Yeah, so if you need a ride somewhere, we can get you wherever you gotta go, and then we'll call you.
I mean, my car is there. Am I able to take
Yeah,
that?
yeah, sure.
Yep, I'll take it back to get in the car.
All right, thank you.
Miles Bennett was the first officer out there. Right now she's in with the detective. I was in there a minute ago. I came out to talk to you. Yeah, if you want. So, how much do you know about what's happened this morning?
Not too much. My son called me a couple times. I didn't answer, and when I called him back, I think he was probably calling you guys and stuff. But he said she was like sleeping and she had a bad dream, or she said she didn't know where she was and stuff, and she didn't know what was going on. She's been having she's had postpartum depression since she had the baby, and like my wife was a social worker for years, and like program director and stuff, and she kept saying like she's having like mental health issues, and I would bounce around it with her, but I didn't want to like accuse her of having like mental problems and stuff, so I never pushed it far enough to like make her go get help. But as far as today goes, like Ethan said, and I saw her too, it was like it seemed like she wasn't even there. Like she's never like grabbed a weapon and done anything like that before. And she's just been like, I know she's been crying out of the blue, like she'll just start bawling for like nothing's going on, and she'll start bawling. Like when I say she said weird things to me, she'll say weird things to me, and I don't say anything. I just let it go because I know she's having like mental issues, so I don't want to say the wrong thing.
What do you mean by weird things?
No, just weird. Like she'll just talking about or weird stuff. Like I don't know. Like I can't think of a specific example. Just like weird, not like weird crazy stuff, but like talking about stuff that we weren't talking about or something. And like it's just like she's different. She's way different. And then I'm pissed at myself because we wanted her to get a good job and everything, and now she's like, now that this happened, I'm thinking. I told my wife, how stupid are we? Like we encouraged her to go work at the mental health facility because my wife was a program director there for a long time. And we thought it's a great job. It's a state job. I ran a prison for a living, so we're like, we know it's a good job. I never thought for 1 second about like the stuff that she was going to be reading and hearing about people she was going to be talking to when she's having her own issues already. It was stupid. I never even thought about that. But I can tell you right now, she's never grabbed a weapon and done anything. I was shocked when he called me. It doesn't make any sense. Or what happened? I don't exactly know what happened, but it doesn't make any sense. But I know I can tell you 100,000% she's been totally different since she had her baby, and she's never gotten any help for it.
So before we go in there, obviously you're her advocate, so I'm not going to give you any advice as far as limiting our questioning or telling her that she shouldn't answer that or stuff like that. That's entirely up to you. But as far as what I would advise you not to do is be very careful about offering information or starting to answer questions for her or with her or remind her of things. They may be good things, it may be valid input, but she's got to answer questions on her own. And it can undermine her defense later if something came from you instead of from her. I'll also tell you maybe a little bit shocking parts of her story. So I'm going to, I guess, remind you that it's important that she not feel judged whenever she's in there, because she has described essentially hallucinating a figure that has appeared to her multiple times over the last 6 months. It sounds like that's somewhere around 6 months to a year. She said that she's been like just having this figure appear before she goes to sleep or whenever she wakes up, and it's been distressing. This morning she thought it was, and so her initial account is that she was reacting to that. So I want you to be aware that she may be saying some things that you don't expect.
No, I wouldn't.
Yes.
Okay. So I called an attorney that I have. It's not a defense attorney.
Yeah.
And he said he knew a good attorney in Oshkosh, and of course he didn't answer his phone, which I knew he wouldn't. And my stance on this stuff is, like, really, in normal circumstances, it's criminal behavior. I would say just answer the questions, and whatever you did, you did. Face the consequences, or let them handle it however they want. This is way outside of my realm. And he basically told me, like, he told me to be straightforward with you, and hopefully you guys are straightforward with me, is that if you're looking at this from like a criminal charge, like attempted homicide type of a thing, then she needs to have an attorney. If you're looking at it more from a mental health perspective and you just want to get a better understanding of what's going on with her, then he said for me to go in there and let her talk more about it. But he said if you're looking at more of a criminal charge, then he said I should not do it.
Okay. I'll let you.
He said, some police won't tell you the truth and some won't. So, I understand your scenario too.
Well, the reality is that if a crime has been committed, figuring out whether or not a mental health crisis precipitated that comes a little bit later. So we as police officers have to address the crime that's been committed. Almost certainly she's going to be charged with something at the end of today.
She has to fight and prove that she had mental health problems, basically. Is that how it works?
I wouldn't say that, but this is the detective right here, so we can go ahead and.
Well, can I talk to him like I did you? I guess I don't want to ruin my opportunity to go in there and talk to her.
No, but if your concern is that if she's going to face a charge, then you don't want her speaking to us, then.
I was telling him I talked to an attorney. I was telling her this stuff.
Yes, that's fine.
She's never
Yes. Okay.
She's never grabbed a weapon or anything like that and done anything like this. She's been totally different since she had a baby. And my wife's been a counselor and stuff like that for 30 years. She kept saying like she's got postpartum depression, she's having mental health issues. I would dance around it, but I didn't want to like accuse her of it.
Hold on one second. Do you mind she's kind of just sitting in there.
Yeah, yeah, of course. So Dad's here. He's just trying to figure out whether or not he thinks it's a good idea. I guess he's gotten a hold of an attorney through another attorney he knows, who gave him some kind of just general advice. So he's right now talking to the detective and figuring out, yeah, what advice to give you, I guess.
So he's gonna clean it up.
Yes.
After Morgan spoke to her father, they reached the decision to refrain from further communication with the detectives unless accompanied by an attorney. Morgan's boyfriend, bearing a total of 19 stab wounds spanning his back, right shoulder, chest, face, and both hands, miraculously survived despite the
I
severity
didn't
of his
know that
injuries.
she stabbed him that
Allegedly,
much.
Morgan's boyfriend claimed that she had been abusive in the past, occasionally exhibiting violent behavior. Subsequently, the police charged Morgan with attempted first-degree homicide. Morgan entered a plea of not guilty by reason of mental disease or defect. Eventually, she pleaded no contest to reduce charges of aggravated battery with the intent to cause great bodily harm and second-degree recklessly endangering safety.
And that, my friends, is the story of Morgan Lund. Yeah, Ashley, when I heard that, I was like, maybe it is the same one Ashley was talking about. You should rewind to the first one. Well, the last live I just did. That one. Talking about some racial profiling, y'all. Okay, I will see you guys tomorrow for New Year's Eve. I will be going live tomorrow at 2 Eastern with my final live for Turtle Boy. Just a recap and all the receipts. There was so much. I had to like go through each dude. It was just like so much. I'm still not done. But yes. So tomorrow we're celebrating 2024, and then Monday we're starting trials. She got 7 years and 6 months and 5 years some extra thing. Yes, Australia is New Year's Eve for them, you guys. 2023 is over for them tonight. And when we're celebrating our New Year's Eve, they will be celebrating their New Year's. Bye, everybody. Y'all have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.